Here we are on Greystone Ravine for the matchup between Marines and Tanks and Countably Infinite. Spawning on the left side for Countably Infinite, we have Banshee as the Blue Zerg and Macbeth as the Purple Terran.
And on the right side of the map, we have the Marines and Tanks. We have Nerf Protoss, a man after my own heart, is the Green Terran. And the other Terran in Cyan, I believe, or Teal? Close enough, it is Broski.
My name is Adam, and that's Jason with me here today, and I think we got a good matchup.
This will be a good matchup. We have a Masters player here, so this will be some high-quality gameplay. So, looking at this map, easy natural expands for both sides. There's watchtowers. This looks like an epic 2v2 map.
That it does, and there's expansions all over the map where you can hide one. You can hide anything, really. There are gold expansions on this map, very hard to defend.
Absolutely. And the watchtowers are inside of them, so if you control the watchtowers, you'll know everything.
This is true. Now, the thing I like to see on this map would be a wall off at the front ramp of both bases, and not just the walls off these players are doing at their own main bases, but
absolutely. The double wall off is quite good. Oh, will that drone be able to get some scouting information? Looks like he will get some, but we'll see how long he lasts in Broski's base.
Yeah, it's always a gamble scouting Terran. If you do it too soon to get past the wall.
Oh, and he gets the SCV!
Oh.
He got the SCV. That drone is a hero drone. And he's going in, he won't get any info from Nerf Protoss. But, oh, he did his job and he's going home a proud drone.
That he is, but like I said, it's almost too early for scouting because really, you see the gas, but it's really not much information there. And by the time he got to the other guy, wall off was up.
Very true. I mean, the nice thing about Zerg is they do have overlords. They can do a second poke in to see. I mean, gas timing can be quite good information. You can tell whether he's going to be going tech. It doesn't tell you whether he's going factory or say like some weird like combat shield push or something. But it does tell you that something's on the way. Reaper popping out for both of the Marines and Tanks Terrans. They're grouping up and going to be doing some scouting. It looks like.
That or an early Reaper harass. That can be very deadly in a 2v2.
Definitely, with twice the Reapers, twice the fun, right? Here they go. Oh, they need to micro that Reaper a little bit. Not dead, but they regenerate health, so that's fine. The Marines are taking a bit of a beating, though.
Yep. The Marines do attack quicker, and they do more damage, though.
Oh, that micro. Oh, that was close.
That
2 health on him.
Close. Banshee and Macbeth both getting their naturals. Banshee already has his, actually. The Beer Brothers, not doing. I mean, Marines and Tanks, not getting their naturals yet.
Well, they are building them. They're just in their main base. In fact, Nerf Protoss is getting a double command center. We could potentially double expand, or he could just be going for the extra mules and just expand his natural. But either way, that's going to be a huge economic advantage if he isn't punished for it.
Oh, there's something you haven't thought of either. He could be put in a planetary at the main ramp too. I've seen that definitely on this map.
Absolutely, more defenses is always good, especially with 2v2s being known for a very heavy, aggressive plays from other teams.
Now, I do gotta say that Countably Infinite does have a slight disadvantage for buildings in their naturals. Has Banshee is Zerg, so the creep will spread, and Macbeth will have nowhere to plant anything really.
That is one disadvantage of playing with a Zerg on 2v2 is, yeah, you can't build on the creep, unfortunately. It does give you vision, but sometimes that's not even worth it.
No, especially when it's in your own base.
Definitely. Oh no, there's a command center. Oh wait, that's my command center. So, Hellion Harass potentially going, actually mass Hellions, quite a few coming out, and even more coming. And he does have Starport, he's going Cloak Banshee. Cloak Banshee's really good, but against Terran, not a huge fan of it, because, I mean, there's going to be a total of four orbital commands, it looks like, 5 orbital commands. So they're going to have tons of detection, not really going to be a problem unless they drop all their mules.
This is true. And it does look like they are dropping mules on, not really saving any energy for scans.
Well, I mean, they haven't really scouted anything yet to show that they need it, but it looks like both of the Marines and tanks are going pure mech. Awesome. Never see too much mech. Hellions coming into engage. They're going to be pushed back because there's just too much stuff. But it's going to be just some light poking, seeing what's there, posturing.
This is true. They did do some damage there. Seems to kill a Marine or two there.
Definitely. The Banshee is heading in now. He's almost there. Cloak isn't quite done, but it looks like it's going to be timed out beautifully. Oh, here he comes. And Cloak finishes. He's going to save it. Let's see how many kills does this Banshee get. He's at 2 already. 3. This is going to be a very effective Banshee. Runs the SCVs away. Meanwhile, he's just macroing and doing all the good Terran stuff. And more Banshees on the way.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Nerf Protoss, he doesn't have anything fired up. But Roski's comes to the save with some Vikings there.
It is an issue with mech is you don't have very much anti-air. But there is a Baneling list coming up for Banshees, so this could be a very aggressive push.
Banshee is getting a 3rd here, and he has pretty much scouted the entire map, holding down both towers, it seems.
He sees everything. Those Vikings commanding huge air presence. I'd like to see him send them out and do some Overlord killing, clear out the map, get rid of that vision, which it looks like he is doing now.
Could be, or he's just looking for hidden expansions. You never know.
I mean, 2 birds, 1 stone, really. There is some hidden Widow Mines by Macbeth on some key ramp areas. Those could be quite good. Get a free kill, maybe.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't even notice when these things kill. You throw your units out and you see that you don't think they're going to find anything for a while, and suddenly you hear that they're getting attacked.
It's true. Banshee's going for the Spire. Going to complement ironically, Banshees quite well. But, and doesn't look like looks like Banshee harass is going to be over, though, because of the turrets. Turrets Imba.
Oh yeah, turrets and your mineral line that can save you from any air harass, really.
Definitely. I would like him to build some turrets by his production, though. Oh, and the mine gets Banshee. Looks like there's just a Widow Mine by Macbeth, just kind of hanging out, not burrowed or anything.
Gotta wonder if you forgot about it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes. It's down. Vikings are still prowling the map. Very good map awareness by Broski.
Nerf Protoss tried to take a 3rd, but looks like Banshee has a buried Zergling there, so can't take it.
Now the Zerg is getting his +2/+2 and his Baneling speed, so it's shaping up to be a very long game. Everyone's just going for all their upgrades. Looks like +1/+1 mech just finished for Broski. He's gonna start getting for Nerf Protoss, whereas Broski's just starting to wrap up his +1s. So this will be very interesting to see how it continues to unfold here. But there is an engagement.
Yep. A little bit of a Viking harass, but Zergling and Baneling took care of that as Macbeth moves in orbital command to take that.
He's really delayed the gases in the missile turret, though, so not really worth it, but at least he got something for it.
Got something, but they can, this is Terran you're going against. They can be delayed, they can be fixed, they can be repaired. It's really not that hard.
It's true, but time is everything. Oh, the Widow Mine gets a pretty good shot off on those Hellions. Blue Flame Hellions at that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice push from MarinesInTanks.
But Macbeth has those siege tanks there.
Siege tanks and creep are really good. You don't need to scan ahead. You don't even need Vikings to increase your vision. It's just he's screwed as long as that creep is gonna stay there.
Yep, and I really like how far this creep has spread.
Now, Broski's gold base has been denied because of a single burrowed Zergling, so he's gonna want to clear that up. And the Mutalisks are out cleaning up the mech army.
Yep.
So retreating back into their natural. Doesn't look like there's very much anti-air still. He has some Vikings, but it doesn't bode too well against Mutalisks.
No, it does not, but anti-air is everywhere because of that first Banshee harass, and you gotta wonder if it was worth it.
I think it will be in the long run. He is getting, they're both getting Thors from Marines and Tanks and Hellbats, so Hellbats aren't as good as they used to be, but now that they have Blue Flame, it's gonna be like the good old days.
Oh yeah. But I think Macbeth and Banshee here may have rushed with that Banshee harass. When you do that, you scare your opponent into going anti-air, and that's exactly what their opponent did. And they are going air.
Now, Banshee is taking the gold expand to the upper portion of the map, so that could really boost their economy. Not that they appear to need it, since they have 2.3k in the bank. They just need gas desperately.
Yep. And when you're going Mutalist, you really need gas.
Definitely, and now there's Thors in the picture, so it'll be interesting. He's gonna lose his barracks though. You don't want to lose that. He's gonna have to build another one before he can build any more of his main source production facilities.
Yep. Macbeth going for Starport here.
Just gonna be going for Sky Terran. Everyone loves Sky Terran.
Yeah, but like I said, I think they scared their opponent into going anti-air earlier. There's turrets all over Nerf Protoss' bases.
Definitely. Now there are Hellions in Nerf Protoss' third base, getting quite a decent amount of kills. They're gonna get cleaned up. It looks like they got maybe 10 kills total. So that's pretty successful for just a few minerals.
Yep. Would have been better if they could have delayed the construction of that command center, but kills are always good.
They'll take kills over no kills any day.
Oh yeah, especially ones in the mineral line, destroying the economy.
I'm loving what Broski's doing here against Hellbats in his medevacs. He's going to boost them over top of the army and just drop them right on top of the other team's army here, so that this could be really effective. Oh, they're engaging now. Doesn't look like this is going to be a huge engagement. Maybe game deciding. The Mutalisks go over top of the Thors. This could be quite bad. Doesn't look like the magic box.
Nope, you need to micro those Mutalisks that are against Thors.
And those Hellbats are just wreaking havoc. The supplies are falling for Macbeth and Banshee. But they're not out of this yet. They still have all their production facilities. They still have quite a few more bases than Marines and Tanks. So it's, although it's looking kind of scary, they're not out of it yet. But this push is quite strong. They're on the ropes. I'm not sure if Macbeth and Banshee can recover, but we'll see how it plays out here.
Yeah, I would say it's not looking good. I would say that this is a huge push. More Thors coming in from Nerf Protoss. You already had a few Thors in there from Broski.
Now it's just a parade push. This is gonna be quite scary.
Macbeth tried to have some cloaked Banshees there, but the scan took them out.
Those Mutalisks are just melting. Never thought I would say that, but they just fell apart there.
Yep. And Ultralisk came in, and they didn't even last 2 seconds against these Thors and Siege Tanks. It was just chaos.
Now, yeah, these Blue Flame Hellions are moving around the map. They're trying desperately to do something, but when your entire base is under siege, you can harass all you want. Not sure what it's going to get you.
But sometimes enough harass can do wonders. You scare your opponent. Oh,
there's the GG for Macbeth.
Like I said, you
Double
spare
bench
your
follows
opponent.
suit.
Sometimes you can just, there's
And there's the game. Marines and
the
Tanks
game.
take game one. All right, everyone. Welcome to Isle of Slaughter, game 2 of this wickedly insane series. On the bottom left, we have MarinesInTanks. We have Nerf Protoss as the yellow Terran, again, man after my own heart. And as the orange Terran, we have Broski.
And spawning in the upper right for the team Countably Infinite, we have the blue Zerg, Banshee, and the purple Terran, Macbeth.
And as game 1, this is casted by myself, Jason, and my buddy Adam.
Yep. What do you feel about this map, Jason?
I really like it. Naturals are really easy to take, but still really exposed, so it could promote early aggression, it could promote macro plays, so you could see a lot out of that. Also, it's a few little nooks and crannies you could hide a ninja expand in, so that'll be quite cool to see.
Yep, but studying this map, I do notice it is a long walk from the entrance ramp all the way up to the naturals even, unless you get rid of the rocks at the front.
Definitely. Now, I like what MarinesInTanks is doing. They're going for the wall off. It was both of them with their barracks. So that's a good play as 2v2. Since there's only one ramp, might as well share the wall.
Yep. And we see the, Banshee doing the normal Zerg thing, sending overlords all over the place to scout. He's got his natural going down pretty quickly. Macbeth, it's building a barracks.
Yeah, all the Terrans are doing the exact same thing right now. They each went for 1 racks into gas. So, looks like everyone's going to be going factory. Hopefully mech again, because I love mech.
Yep. I do wish that Macbeth had done some sort of wall off. He's the only one that can wall off here.
Very true. I understand kind of why he didn't, because it would take so long to wall off. It would take a lot of build time to get there. But looks like Broski's going for a Reaper, whereas Nerf Protoss is just going for Marine. So different play approach this time.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do the same strategy twice against the same opponents.
That's true. Build deviation is important.
Banshee about to get a spawning pool here. He's pretty much going economy right now. Everyone's
going pretty good economy. Reaper's just heading out now for Broski.
Yep, could be a nice Reaper harass that can really make or break a game very early in 2v2.
It looks like Macbeth predicted this and has put 2 Marines right in the perfect spot, but a little too close to the cliff because it alerted the Reaper too early.
Yep.
Is going in now.
He's gonna go after Banshee. He's gonna call the drones.
A lot of drones. Good micro so far, pulling the injured drones away.
Yep. The Reaper's not taking any damage, really.
Whereas back home, Broski is getting a command center. Looks like he's going to be going into a eco play after this and a reactor. So he's just going to fall back into a standard Terran play.
Yep. Macbeth took care of that Reaper for Banshee, saving his partner there. So it was good teamwork.
Very good teamwork to see. Now it looks like Macbeth and Nerf Protoss are doing the same build, if not very similar. They're each getting a starport. They're both going factory. So it'll be very interesting to see.
And they both got a command center coming out too for an expansion.
Definitely. Now Nerf Protoss is getting his expand, as you said, whereas Macbeth will have his expand a little earlier. And of course, Banshee being the Zerg, well, he expanded a million years ago.
Yeah. Of course, gotta wonder, will they just take the natural or will they try something sneaky?
It is hard to say. Looks like Broski's going to be going Marine Tank, as his clan tag suggests. Whereas it appears Nerf Protoss is going to go for a Hellion drop.
Hellion drop. Great for harassing, but harassing doesn't always win games.
Very true. And it's a very costly investment getting that starport early. He could have got, say, another barracks or gone into tanks really. But so if this doesn't go well, it'll be quite costly.
Yeah. Broski taking his natural now, and gotta say Nerf Protoss is getting an orbital command. He'll get his natural pretty soon, I'm sure. Gotta wonder if it was maybe better to expand first and then upgrade to orbital.
I mean, I know why. That's a very common thing to do, is get orbital, and it's the safer build. But there is a Banshee incoming again. Replay of last time. Gets the SCV building a missile turret. Gets another SCV. He's gonna move on out. Doesn't look like he went for cloak this time though. So this Banshee, it's just a false alarm.
Yeah. Very careful to avoid those Marines there. It's very good. But
now the Hellions are in the base, Macbeth.
Yep. Turrets do nothing against them.
Very true. Oh, he's losing so many SCVs. This is going to be quite painful for him. He should not. Oh.
Should have pulled them out.
Questionable about the surround there, but it looks like he is going to clean up the Hellions, lining up the SCVs still. But he has cleared up the Hellion harass.
Yep. Bringing in the mules to get his income back up, and we see Nerf Protoss' medevac making a getaway.
Now, Broski's going for a very interesting time. He's going for +1 and stim pack. So it looks like he's going to be going out for a push soon. But he isn't doing Marine Tank. It looks like he's going to be going after the Hellion harass again. Sounds like Banshee, the Macbeth's Banshee is still wreaking havoc. He has 5 kills. This is a very cost-worthy Banshee here.
Yep, but the Viking is out for Nerf Protoss. He should be able to clean up that Banshee pretty easily.
Now this is exciting. Swarm hosts
Go.
by Banshee. Swarm host by Banshee. These are killer. They will be able to zone out the 2 Terrans with 3 units, and they just slaughter Marines with their DPS, and they're free, so it's really worth it, and they're going to kill the rocks to get a little more access to the map.
Yeah. Gotta wonder if this is a good strategy or not, though, 'cause that is your main line of defense right there.
I mean, with these many Swarm houses, like, yeah, he's got a healthy amount, and he's getting some more. He's getting 4 more, so and he's getting Enduring Locust, so this is going to be quite... I like what they're doing. I really like what they're doing. And this creep spread, it's not Scarlet level, but it's quite good.
It is very good creep spread. But you don't want Scarlet level creep spread in the 2v2 where your your partner is not Zerg though. Because then you'll block them too much as well.
That's true. Though it's magical, but the natural Macbeth is just barely not covered by creep, so it's working out.
Yeah. I mean, getting that creep over to your opponent's base would be very good, blocking them in, but...
Now, looks like Nerf Protoss is going to be doing some dropping Marine drops. Always fun, but we'll be able to see if he gets anything done. There's a lot of creep, so he'll be on the map for a long time. And Banshee's expanding, so he looks like he's going to have to cancel this. Bad luck for him. Or not.
No. Nope.
Or not. He saves it with the Hellions. That's a very good defense.
Broski still has some Marines in there, though.
He does, yeah, but those Hellions, I think he's going to get his base up. And now the Locusts are starting to eat into the rocks. There are tanks for defense, but Locusts do take quite a few hits.
Yes, they do. But...
Oh, he's going for the double drop against the expand of Banshee. But the Hellions are incoming. Well, I don't think he's going to be able to get it. No, he's not going to be able to get that.
No. I gotta say, Team Countably Infinite, they don't seem to have anything that can fire up besides a few queens, so...
But I mean, that's all they need right now. I mean, all they're facing is the medevacs, but they are researching cloaks. So that means they are going to see Banshee, and there's a lot of starports, so they'll have to transition to anti-air very soon, at the very least. Oh, but the Locusts are incoming. They're going to run into the tanks, but they're still going to get a few shots off, and that's worth it since they're 3 units. Look, kill a house, kill 2 Hellbat. Very worth it, but Oh, looks like Broski is gonna get the kill on Banshee's base.
Nope. Roaches and
Will he get it? Oh, he picks up. Picks up.
Like I said, though, this is why you need units that can fire up. Take out those medevacs and take out those units in them.
It's very true. Now, Nerf Protoss is getting his third, since they're going to start mining out relatively soon. But they're both kind of switching into a tech build, or a mech build, sorry. So that'll be good to see a bio-mech composition.
And of course, this constant push from the swarm host, eventually it will take its toll.
Oh, definitely. But they are getting more and more tanks, and it doesn't look like he's getting too many more swarm hosts or moving them up. I feel like he should be moving them up closer so he gets a little more range with his swarm host locust.
No, he is getting a spore crawler in front of them, two and a stun crawler.
That is very good because Banshees will counter this like nobody's business. So a few anti-air things like spores will make this just an even more powerful siege.
Did bring in some more swarm hosts, but it needs to get them timed right so they all fire at the same time.
Exactly. Now, looks like Raven going up for Nerf Protoss. That'll be quite good with Seeker Missile with turrets, and he has 1,000,000 Banshees, so this will be quite good to see what happens with it, whether that spore will be enough or not.
Spore and 2 queens against that many Banshees?
Now, there looks like there was a triple drop into Macbeth's base, getting quite a bit of damage done.
Roaches and Hellions and tanks coming in to clean it up. You got Hydralisk there too.
They're not really doing anything. They're not getting the buffer splits off. He kills the command center and gets out. That's huge. That was huge. He gets out with half a medevac. But still definitely worth it. That was the most cost-efficient thing I've seen in a long time. Ends up losing it. But then the Banshees come in and wreak havoc in the natural. This multitasking is kind of pulling the other team apart here.
It is. Can't rely on these swarm hosts forever.
And they've spotted where the swarm hosts are, and they're not moving them.
No, they aren't. They got the Hydras there in defense.
But lose a ton of Banshees. Lose a ton of Banshees there, but that seems all right. They're low on gas, but they still have the insane amount of minerals that they could just max out on a bunch of bio, trade off minerals to Broski to put on bio. Like that was very worth it in the end.
And they just dealt a huge bit of damage to Macbeth's economy here. He's almost down. He's down very low income, really.
Exactly. And Nerf Protoss's third is now fully operational. He has both gas, he has a pretty decent mineral saturation. He still has to get it going. And they can see everything. With that many scans, they're just dropping them like nobody's business.
Yeah, Beth here's trying to fix his economy. But I feel like Banshee should start finding another expansion.
Yeah, I mean, as a Zerg, you always want to be up and expand. He didn't lose that third, which is a great thing for him, but he should expand as soon as possible. I mean, he can take and expand really easily right in between where his swarm hosts are and his third. Like, that's completely covered, but yet he's just kind of leaving it. Yeah. And he's pretty low on money. He's under 1,000 in both minerals and gas, whereas I feel like he should be maxing out a little quicker with his money.
Yeah. A fourth would help him. It looks like he is going to take it.
And Macbeth does have his third with a planetary fortress, so that's relatively safe. Has 3 missile turrets around it. Might be a little excessive, but when this kind of commitment's air, you never know.
Yeah.
3 Raves is coming up, though. And Hellions attacking Nerf Protoss' base as well.
Yeah, of course, with these medevacs going in, they don't know that there's 3 turrets over there.
That's true. Looks like they're gonna go save his third, though. Or not. Gonna double back, do a little jig.
Scan. There is creep getting over into Marines and Tanks bases here, so
And he just picks up, loses a few Marines, but he's got to move that command center, though. He's going to lose it.
oh, Hydras.
This is a very back and forth game. I mean, Macbeth did suffer heavy losses, but it's still anyone's game right now. He's kind of low in terms of supply, but Banshee's quite high with expensive units. Broski's quite high, and Nerf Protoss is quite high. So I mean, the favor is in for Marines and Tanks, but still, I think it's anyone's game.
I agree with you there. I really think Countably Infinite should just do a big push with this huge force that they have. But
looks like Marines and Tanks is going to beat them to it.
Oh yeah.
But all those, there's not very many tanks in. This is the same thing as what happened in Game 1. He didn't build enough tanks, so I don't know how he's going to do it, but the Blinding Cloud can change everything. Those tanks cannot fire. But oh, the devastation, the Seeker missiles. Oh!
Scan to find those swarm hosts. Oh.
Banshee Macbeth supply is just plummeting. This is a slaughter. Oh, it's just a slaughter. They're running up. They're going to clear up the creeps, go after the third of Macbeth. He can't afford to lose his base. GG's out. And that's game.
And that's it. And round 2 goes to Marines and Tanks, making them the overall winners of this matchup.